What's up, guys? So, just a little update on the Huracan. The airbags came in from S&P, LP. I don't know. I'll have to tag them, but they're the ones that did the airbag reset. You won't be able to hear it because I got the mic on you. But here it is. There they are. These things were like $3 grand a piece, but they were able to reset it. I think it was like $300 a piece. So instead of spending $6 grand on airbag stuff, we got them all reset for about, I think it was like 600, 700 bucks. But we're gonna work on getting those roll bars installed first. And I'm just gonna set up the GoPro on a time lapse, and y'all and just keep an eye on for it. Y'all got any questions, let me know. If you know somebody that's got a Huracan, I still need the dash cover. I still need the headlights, and I still need this right here. I'm trying not to buy a whole wiring harness, but I do need that piece. So instead of the time lapse, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk while I'm working on this stuff. Honestly, there's so many screws that don't really know where they're gonna end up going, but what I do know is I don't want them to get lost. So, and then this is that computer I ended up buying. It was some, I don't know, you gotta hook it up to a laptop, which I'm hoping I can use this to reset the convertible top and also reset the airbag lights and just any other codes. Hopefully this will come in handy. Got a bunch of screws. I really don't even remember where exactly I hooked all this stuff up at. I never would have thought I'd be working on a Huracan like this. I had somebody that took a look at it. Just they thought it was a flood car because of all this dirt and stuff, but it's not a flood car. Would I buy a flood car? You know what? I probably would. The thing is, I'd want to know exactly what it was that made it get totaled, because flood car pretty much just means that there was water that went into the inside of the car, and sometimes that's something as simple as just leaving the sunroof open or leaving a car door open. It can be simple. So something like that, sunroof, yeah. But as far as like doing a whole car where it's been underwater, I don't think I could. I've bought one flood car. What's up, Bobby? You want to mic up? It's not bad. It's just I got to get a new iPhone. And y'all, one of the reasons I stopped making videos was it would take me forever to get them edited. But now with I guess AI and everything, that's all this new technology, it's a lot easier to do the editing. Pretty much I just record a long video and I put on there for it to skip the pauses where I'm not talking, and it'll just automatically do it. But look, this is actually what I'm trying to remove, is these screws, because I did put those back on. And then you've got all these screws, which those I did leave off. But you got that one right there. And I don't think I put anything else on the front, but it's a lot. Now I do plan on getting a better better way of recording videos. So I'm either going to go with the new iPhone. I've got the iPhone 14, which I use that for like everything. I don't like upgrading phones. They're expensive, but everybody keeps telling me it's time for an upgrade. And I guess, they're right. All right, we got those screws off. And then got my dad back over here. He's back from Mexico. Took about a month off work, working on the Lincoln, trying to get that set up. But now that we got those two screws off, let's bring the top back, and we should be able to lift it up now. Push the jack back in. And this right here, we got this made longer because we had a boat that we swapped the engine out of, and it came in very handy. All right, we're gonna hook that up. We don't really have a specific place for these. I can't remember where I put them at last time, but for now, we're gonna go around this, just hooking it up right there. Only thing with the gimbal is I can't tell when it's actually recording or not because I can't see the screen. But it would be nice to like mirror my phone onto the screen. But okay, we got 20% battery on the gimbal. We're gonna see if it works, because now I'm actually don't feel too bad about it. It honestly feels like it's kind of cool. I might be able to learn how to use it. Yeah, it's recording me. All right. So the gimbal's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, but let's get this thing up in the air. Getting tired of just sitting here. It's Friday. We used to be really busy on Fridays, but we really don't stay busy anymore. Most of our customers are just paying online. They got used to paying online, It helps us out, and it helps them out. Let me try to find a spot to actually hook this up at. I honestly can't remember where I hooked this up at last time. I'm trying to get a good angle because this is gonna pull everything up. There we go. All right, right there might work. Oh, we done spilled some water. All right, so the phase track thing is kind of cool. All right, let me check this video out first before. All right, guys, back to the video, okay? I had to set it back up on my little stand. I don't even know what you call them. But the gimbal is inside charging. I think I've got these right here hooked up the right way. So we're just going to start jacking this up and get this cable tight. All right, it should be good. All right, we're going to start going up on it. I think there's only 2 videos, maybe just 1. All right, so that's slowly going up. Let me see what's holding it over here. Now it's up. I mean, it's loose. And we're going to go up as high. Well, not as high, but just a little bit. The main thing is just to get us some space. Let's see what we got. Something's holding on to this. I got that back screw off. This over here. No, something's holding on to this unit still. Let me unplug this stuff because I don't remember exactly what all I plugged up or what I unplugged. Something on this side is still keeping up with it, not going up. Let me mess around with that. All these screws are loose, so I'm really not sure what it could be. Something's holding on to it. There's got to be something. Ah, there it is. Okay, so that's loose. Let's go lift up on it. So the back strap is actually a little too tight. So we're going to start this back up, but we're going to loosen this one up some. Y'all, for real, I give it to the people on YouTube that do this on a daily. Because the whole going back and setting up the phone, I might just need to get my actual setup a little better. Maybe get my GoPro going. Can't get this side to release. Como quiera, las ordeno o las va a traer? Okay. All right, I don't really see anything over here holding on to it. Trying to make sure that I didn't do something wrong. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so it's got to push forward and then it's got to go back. There's 2 little pieces on the bottom of it. I think I showed you on the last video. Oh no, I done scratched this up. I done scratched that up. I ain't think nothing about it. Look at that right there. Good little scratch. And we're going to cover that corner up with some tape. ¿Licencia de qué? Creo que sí.
Sí, pero eso no lo quiero ver.
Para ver si no puede volar.
No, no puedes volar.
No.
Necesitamos cambiarlo.
No, yo tengo mi pasaporte.
Yo tengo el de residencia, pero
Con eso puede volar.
¿cuál de residencia?
Con que tengan su foto y su ID.
No, porque tiene que tener la estrella. No la tiene.
Ese es el real ID. Get that corner taped up, and then I don't want the same thing to happen to the other corner, so we're gonna go ahead and tape that up. Trying to protect this car as much as possible. I mean, considering everything. A ver, ¿le sube? Súbele al gato. Oh, no, mejor no. Okay, sí, súbale. I'm gonna have him jack it up. Sí. Sí. Espera.
Are you trying to get back in the hole?
Sí, bájale. No, ahí ahorita estoy sacando las piezas de...
Pues todos los tiene de 10.
Creo que yo los metí para que no se me pierdan.
Ah.
Ok, ahora sí para arriba. Ahí mero, ahí mero. This bobby right here is so we can get those roll bars. This is like a 60-hour job at Lamborghini. Yep.
Pretty much.
It didn't really take me much.
2 videos.
Yeah.
How you built the
There was only two YouTube videos.
So it's already 2.
Yeah, because I had to take this out. And there's 4 screws up here that hold it. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. But there's 1 in the very bottom that holds it. So that was the struggle, and it's these long screws. So now we got the room. And in here, got a few these little things in there. I don't know if you can see them. But those got to come out so this can go up. We should be good now. I might bring it up a little bit more just to give us a little bit of a better angle. And then another thing I'm going to kind of be on the lookout for is a twin turbo kit. I wonder how hard. It can't be as hard as what I'm actually doing myself. And this piece right here, I don't know where it goes, what it's for, but it was stuck right over here on this side. And I'm just going to put a roll of toilet paper right here just in case this decides to fall. I don't want it to hit that corner. So this is what we got. This is the piece that I had to send out to get rebuilt. And this should go, let's see, driver's side. that's my goal for today. It's not even to sell any cars. I just want to try and get this thing up and going. Got a baby coming in 3 months, so won't be able to ride in it with a baby. So, mire pa, estos son las piezas. Ya las metieron para adentro.
¿Y ahora qué?
La reconstruyeron.
Sí, pero ¿cómo lo vas a hacer para meter los tornillos ahí?
Oh, ya puedo cortar este porque no sale.
¿Seguro?
Ujú.
No se te botan.
No, miren, no están apretados. Está bueno. So this is it right here. I'm gonna try to cut this off. As long as I can remember, yeah, I got the screws right here. 4 on the top, 1 on the bottom. And that bottom one right here is the one that made us have to do all this, which is just a pain in the ass, but it'll be all right. It should just slide in. Right passenger side. I really don't think there's anything special to it. Got the hose lined up here. Yep. And I think I'm gonna actually hook up everything. Well, not hook it up, but put everything where it's supposed to go before I even try to start it or anything like that. Look at that. Easy. Well, this screw up here. That one goes on this side, but the strap is in the way. All right, it actually needs to come up even higher because this last screw, which was the pain in the ass, is the one that goes on the bottom. There it is. And I'm looking for my tools. I knew I was gonna struggle with my tools. I do have people. What'd you say, Bobby? I think 17. Yeah, it's on the website.
On the website, don't show it. Oh, it's put on the actual.
Well, Bobby, if I said it's on the website, what do you mean it's actually on the
Well, it's
website?
like Facebook.
Oh, I mean, it's on Marketplace.
That's what I meant, like you had it on.
Yeah, I can't even find my tools. There we go. Found it. All right, look, so I'm going to have to end this video because this is actually going to take me a few hours. But the goal for the day is to do those roll bars, seatbelt, put the top back where it's supposed to be. I don't want to bolt everything up, so we just going to do the roll bars, seatbelts, we can bolt those up. Mess around with the other airbags. I might do that tomorrow. But my kid's on the way. I'm going to go in the office, order some car parts, but y'all can see. Let me know what y'all think about this kind of stuff.